Now, I did a video on dealing with hay fever, and what most people would like to know is what are the most effective treatments that I can take for severe hay fever. Now, you can argue that there is no standard approach, and this varies from person to person, and what works for one person might not work for the other, and vice versa. In terms of tablets such as your oral antihistamines, you have cetirizine, loratadine, and Piriton. But if this isn't helping, I would recommend fexofenadine 120 mg once a day. A 180 mg dose can also be taken if you find 120 mg not doing the job, but this is usually for skin allergies and reactions such as urticaria. You will find that for severe hay fever, you would usually need something in addition to your antihistamine, such as a steroid spray that helps to reduce the swelling in your air passages and nasal congestion symptoms. I think Beconase is the most common over the counter, but I would recommend any of Nasonex, Avamys or Dymista. Now, most people have not heard of Dymista, as doctors would not usually prescribe this due to costs. Dymista is a combination spray with both antihistamine and steroid in one bottle, so some have reported to find this to be more effective than just taking a steroid spray such as Nasonex, and is thought to show maximum effect within days as opposed to weeks with other steroid sprays. So in summary, I'll recommend fexofenadine 120 mg once a day, with Dymista spray taken as one puff in each nostril twice a day. If needed, add allergy eye drops such as Opticrom taken up to 4 times a day. And in the evenings, if your symptoms come back, you can then take Piriton tablets, which might help with sleep. In addition, I would advise continuing with other measures such as saline rinses to irrigate the nostrils of pollen. Take Manuka honey, herbal teas, air purifier, and avoid going outdoors during high pollen counts. Remember to start treatment 3 weeks before you feel your hay fever symptoms might start, as this would help reduce the severity of your symptoms. So around mid-February for tree pollen and end of March for grass pollen. Another very effective medication, as discussed in my hay fever video, is the use of steroid injection, Kenalog. This is usually for hay fever resistant to other treatments and helps to suppress the body's immune response to pollen. And with only one injection, the effect can last from 6 to 12 months. However, as mentioned, the risk can outweigh the benefits. So this is now done privately and not covered by the NHS. Another option to steroid injections are steroid tablets called prednisolone. This is usually a dose of 20 mg, each taken for up to 5 days. Prolonged or repeated courses are more likely to cause side effects as with Kenalog, and I personally will not recommend steroids. Now, with immunotherapy treatments, this involves desensitizing the individual to the allergens such as tree or grass pollen by giving the person what they are allergic to in the form of drops, tablets or injections, few weeks before the hay fever season and over a period of 3 years. This is in the hope that it would reduce the response to the allergen and in some cases be symptom-free, though there is no guarantee with any treatment. This is usually carried out in hospitals where close observation is needed due to a risk of a severe allergy reaction called anaphylaxis, which includes difficulty breathing and swelling of your airways. This form of treatment cannot be used at the same time as steroids. Now, due to the high cost of treatments running into thousands of pounds, it's not usually covered by the NHS in the UK. Now you ask, Doctor, my hay fever is very bad. My own doctor has told me there is nothing much else they can give me. Then, in that case, you can request a referral to allergy clinic, NHS or privately, where further treatment as discussed can be explored in detail. Now, I hope you found this video useful, so feel free to share and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to receive more videos.